Hello, okay, back today with a interesting but challenging mobility routine. Great for active recovery, loosen you up, counterbalance all the workouts. It's also great as a functional warm-up. So I'm going to talk you through it. I'm going to turn you in and out into all kinds of knots. So how we're going to start, so let's just position this. So I'm going to start in the adductor, I think. So I'm stood up. So predominantly lower body, so I don't really need to see my head for this. Some people say it's better anyway. So I'm going to do my adductor. So I've got this inner thigh, which we know. Now from my adductor, I do my pivot. So I'm staying low, pivot the ball of the foot to this low sprinter, which we know. Now from this low sprinter position, I do this back leg straight. If it's wanting a bend, you need to narrow your stance a little bit. Now from here, I'm going to bring the arms up. So I'm trying not to move my hips. So this arm is going up, palm up to the sky. I'm going to look up and along, back down, and I'm going to do the other side without trying to sway the hips too much. Trying to keep the hips neutral, square. Now that one goes up. I can feel a bit more of my glute, my right glute here. Okay, now from there, I turn that foot inwards. Sorry, outwards. Right foot out to the right slightly, 45 degree, and I turn this left thigh inwards so I get my right piriformis. Now I pick this heel up, pivot all the way around. I'm sat on the right heel. Adductor. Now what I do now is I turn this right one inwards towards my left hamstring. Then I come up for the knee and hip flexor this side, and then I just alternate. So I'm trying to stay in shot here. Now I go low sprinter this side. Low sprinter. Arms. Left foot to the left, 45 degrees. Turn this right thigh in towards left heel. Left piriformis glute. Pick this left heel up. Should be able to see that. Pivot around. Toe up. Adductor. Sat on this heel. Turn this left knee inwards towards the right hamstring. Opposite hip flexor. So, low sprinter. Arms. Look up along. Keeping the hips square. Glute. Pick the heel up. Pivot. Adductor. Right knee towards left. Left hammy. Whoa. Hip flexor. Low sprinter. Flowing nicely. Alternating. Arm. Look along. Arm. Glute. Heel, pivot, adductor, turn in, nearing hip flexor, then you could stand up, you could keep going depending on how tight you are. So you want to do at least 3 each side, 6 in total. So from there, I'm just going to incorporate my upper body now. So this is called a dive bomber. The full dive bomber is off the knees like a downward dog to upward dog, but we dive bomb, elbows out, push up. That's a push-up variation, great for mobility, great for your spine, every vertebrae in the back. However, because we're warming up, we're going to do this on the knees. So I'm on my hands and knees, child's pose. I stay low, elbows flare out on this one. Elbows flare out, stay low, chin to the mat. Keep the hips low. Elbows out, chest on the mat. Eyes up to the sky, finish in the upward dog, prone cobra. And just reset, so reset like this. So we know this one, which is the same as this one. So this is the exercise dive bomber, which we're building up to, but this is just a great warm up. And even like push-ups on your knees, this is a great one to build this strength up. But it's just a great warm up because you get every vertebrae in your back, especially as you look up, you get the one in the neck as well, chicken neck. So what you've got to imagine is like a pole or a stick, and you're trying to stay under that stick. So obviously the elbows are going out so I can stay low, chin to the mat, keep the hips low, all to do with hip mobility, spinal movement. Oh, that feels great. So in an ideal world, you do maybe 10, alternate 10 of your lower body, which we just did. I think I demonstrated 6, 3 each side. 10 and 10 of these. Great upper and lower body warm up. Hop to froggy, spinal wave back up. And there you go, you're ready for your workout, whatever that is, walkout, so on and so forth. Or just great as a bit of active recovery, daily mobility.